Hi, this is Little Dwarf playing games while rambling incoherently into a microphone. Why? Well, just because I can, and I continue with SOMA blind. Now, before I explore this area, I would like to at least try and go back down to see if I can explore the things that I might have missed on the lower levels. But I have to be careful not to die to the monster. So this is not operational. What about this? What does this even do? Okay, so I guess I can use it to protect myself from the monster. What about this? I guess this turns up the pipes, probably. Nope. Okay, so I have to be careful because the enemy is somewhere around here, right? But, for example, I was never here. I might be kind of close to death, though. Yeah, you can even see my character sort of wobbling. Presumably because he's hurt. Can't get into here. Can't get into here either. So it seems like a little bit of a pointless location, to be honest. But maybe something will unlock later on. Now. There was this healing thingamajig. The weird alien nodule. Now, I'm still pretty sure that in universe, touching it seems like a bad idea. But on the other hand, I'm not sure I can even survive getting through the steam again. So it's better to do it just to heal. Apparently I broke something. But I also wonder, why does it heal me? Like, I don't even exactly know what it is, but what is its relation to me specifically? Like, or to robots, I guess, is in general. Maybe it heals the enemies as well, in universe speaking. Daily checklist. I can't read that. Yeah, because at this point I'm like 50% sure I'm a robot, because one of the monitors in this very room has mentioned how there is no oxygen in this room, which would mean that I do not need oxygen to survive. Now, I guess you could make an educated argument that I'm wearing a diving suit and that I have my own oxygen, but that wasn't in any way what's the word, confirmed. And you'd think they would have displayed it somehow. You know, my breathing is not labored or anything. It's not like I'm gasping for air, and it's not like I have a limit of it. So I doubt I'm wearing an oxygen tank. But I guess if you had to make an explanation, that's what you would say. Oh, I guess maybe this closes off the steam. Warning, high pressure steam, yeah, right. Okay, I'm not sure if I helped, to be honest. But where is the enemy? It seems that the robot has disappeared, and I'm not sure why. Okay, the steam is off, so there was nothing down there apart from that, which makes all of this a little bit of a waste of time, but well, you couldn't have known that. And I feel better having checked it out, just to be sure. Now, let's take a look at this. Epsilon geothermal plant. Sealed? Transformer hall, maintenance pump room, control station A. Office archive, service elevator, you are here. Assembly B, storage, workshop, shuttle station, assembly, pump room, communications. Okay, so the staircase, I am here, and there is a staircase up leading to communications. So that would be over here. Yeah, it even says so. Access to comm center via stairs. Warning, crash hazard. Stand clear while closing. But before I try to access it, I would like to explore the rest of this. It even says here, explore. Well, I will. Okay, there are some more drawings. To be or not to be. Amy and Carl, Pathos buddies. Okay. Amy's sketchbook. Unfortunately, I don't think I can open it. Well, but I guess those pages are from the sketchbook, right? They are sketches after all. Some humans. To-do list. Seal out to be. Seal to see. Make supply list. Something is done and being awesome. And the reseal exit to A. Okay. Wait. He has like a... the man up top on the left has like a pirate hat. I don't think it's particularly relevant, I just noticed it. Okay, electric hazard, blah blah blah. More of the black goo. This is closed and this is storage. Computers. Lockdown process initiated. Check terminal for details. Log in. Oh. So I have to find like an employee ID to be able to log in. Okay, I don't want to go up to communications yet because that's my main objective, and I would prefer to do it last, you know. First I want to explore everything else. Caution, no storage permitted. This area must be kept clear at all times. I still don't understand what's this supposed to represent. It's almost like I'm revisiting some kind of a memory, or it's almost like I'm having a vision of some sorts, because it wasn't like this robot was speaking to me. I was hearing voices of other people. So I don't know what to make of it, but it seems kind of relevant to me. Cargo item, blah blah blah. Critical system failure. Please reboot the workstation. That's a saw. And some random crap. Waterproof lubricant. Okay. Not sure how that helps me. So I guess the only object of interest in this room was this robot over here, which told me a story of someone getting wounded. And some more power tools. Oh, there's a body.
Oh god, he's dead? He's dead.
Well, that's an awfully subdued reaction, all things considered. Like, I would... presumably that's, what, the second dead body that the protagonist has... Well, oh, well, I guess he saw his own girlfriend... he saw her drown in her own blood, which must have been pretty scarring. So I guess I kind of take it back. He has seen some shit in his life, but then wasn't he unconscious or partially kind of dying himself at the time? I guess it's debatable, but I would certainly freak out a lot more in his situation, and I find it kind of weird how he's not really that surprised by anything. Semken Carl, ID 0722. Okay, I cannot take it with me. 0722. So I guess I will input it. And I guess the guy, Semken, was the guy that was mentioned in that memory or whatever, in that conversation. So I guess he didn't make it. Carl Semken, 0722. Oh, 0722. Yeah. Logged in as Karl Semken. So what about mail? Epsilon auto process to Volchek header. Power production has been secured. We have sealed off the factories to keep the plant running. All superfluous systems have been turned off. If anyone has ever to return, know that the power flow regulator is hanging on by a thread. If you flip the switch, it'll probably be a no turning back situation. We're out of here, Carl. And he never sent it because he died. I doubt it's going to matter at this point, but I am going to send it because I'm curious if it'll ever come back in any way. So let's do it. Ah, mail not sent. Link could not be established. Okay. Power manager. Com center off. Storage off. Factory not applicable. Insufficient power. Flow control off. Siphon not applicable. Okay, I will leave that be for now because I want to explore everything else before I head to the com center. Staff. Chief Factor Adam Jane, location Theta. Dispatcher Jon Stotir Vigdis, location Theta. Geotechnical Engineer Rogers Baxter, location Theta. Field Service Technicians Zaro Amy, location Epsilon, Shuttle Station B. Finley Gavin, location Theta. Muron Louise, location Theta, and Wranglers. Semken Carl, Location Absalom, and dead also, and Shankar Ashish. Okay. Oh, damn it, I didn't really want to log out. Let me log back in before I forget his employee number. Okay. Oh.
Did you get the final backup turbos going?
Everything is wired evenly. We've hedged our bets as much as we possibly can.
So that's it? Enough power to run pathos-II until the next apocalypse. We're ready to go.
I really hope we didn't mess anything up. I don't want to have to come back here again.
Relax, it's over. We're going to Theta.
Maybe we should seal more blocks. I don't trust the helpers to let this place run in peace.
We've sealed everything. Everything from the barracks to the comm center. If anyone ever sets their foot here again, they're gonna have a hell of a time getting around. Ah!
Okay, it has to be some kind of a vision, right? I literally just clicked at his corpse and started hearing voices in my head. It's not like his corpse told me stuff, and even if it was supposed to, through some divine or technological bullshit, the game didn't really signify that. Like, it didn't even move. Its mouth didn't move, so it's not like he was speaking the stuff. And also, regardless, there was also this other voice of a woman, right? So, flow control. Currently locked, okay. And more suits. But to be honest, going back to my previous talking point about me possibly being in a diving suit with my own external oxygen supply, it doesn't look like there are no oxygen tanks, at least not visible ones. So yeah, I'm probably a robot. Like that's my working assumption, because as I said, there is no oxygen in this room, so I kind of feel like at this point that's one of the only logical conclusions of that situation. I guess this is an airlock. Probably trying to open it is not a wise idea, but I will do it anyway. Okay, I can't. Zeppelin cargo transport. Apparently there are 5 stations. I'm currently in Absalom. But what? A Zeppelin? We're literally underwater. So what good does a Zeppelin do underwater? I don't quite get it, but I guess there might be a complementary facility, on the water, and this is just the underwater part that I'm currently in. Okay, airlock, pressurization hazard, and there was something on this also. Maintenance schedule, field technician, Neuron, Azaro, Volchek. Okay. January, February, April 4th was the last. Wait, isn't it currently 2104? So it would seem things have gone to hell in a handbasket around a year ago already. Although I might be totally wrong on that, because I don't really remember the dates from the computers I've read. But it seems the last maintenance was in April 4th, 2103. Mind your head. Okay, I will. Absalom. Welcome to Absalom, world's largest geothermal plant, natural gas refinery and construct factory. Enjoy your stay. Okay, I doubt I will, but no, I'll try. So there is also this assembly. Warning of online warning. Okay, so this is some kind of an assembly line, and there is a robot trapped in there. Yeah, I'm going to talk to you.
What are you?
Are you blind? It's me. Carl Semkin. Wrangler? Any of this sound familiar to you?
No, actually.
Well, thanks for being so helpful. It's not like I'm knocked out on the floor or anything.
Are you human?
Shit, did my body give it away? I try hard staying a mystery. Yeah, I'm human. Are you?
My name is Simon. Do you know anything about this place?
Oh, you knew. That makes us slightly less weird. Look, I'm obviously hurt. If you see anyone else around, just tell them where I am.
So, where are you exactly?
Are you for real? I'm right here. See me waiting? Look at my hands. Hey, buddy.
Okay. I'm just gonna be. I'm not seeing it. I see a machine, a robot talking.
What the hell are you looking at? I'm here. See?
Okay. I just didn't expect you to look like that.
You're really hung up on appearances, you know that?
How did you hurt yourself?
Not sure. Blacked out pretty bad. Can't remember how I got here.
What do you remember then?
I was in the pilot seat, remoting a UH.
UH?
A universal helper. You know, a robot like these things, but livelier. Anyway, I was just dealing with some heat shields and... that's my last clear memory.
You were remote controlling a robot.
We do it all the time. Robots are too unaware to deal with some stuff. Intuition doesn't grow on motherboards, you know?
Did you maybe get trapped in the robot somehow?
Your mind is pretty tightly wired to the helper, but nah, pretty far-fetched.
Listen, I don't want to alarm you, but I think you might be trapped in a robot.
I'm telling you, get your eyes checked. I'm right here. I see both my hands, both my feet. When you remote, all you see is like a video feed from the helper unit. Your own body is entirely out of the picture. If you see any others, just let them know where I am. I'm really hurting here. Go get some help. Find someone who can help. If you see any others, just let them know where I am.
Auxiliary power.
What's wrong with your... everything? Did you go diving in sewage or something?
Okay, so I have plenty to talk about here, because, like, at this point, it's so glaringly obvious I am a robot that it's not even funny. Like, I really hope this is not supposed to be a twist, because if it is, then it's kind of pointless, because it's clear from... first of all, that's Carl Semken, right? And I literally found his body. Like, I found his human body, and he's already dead. So, it's clear that he was presumably operating this robot while his original body died. And also, from the way he speaks, it's clear that he sees himself as a human still. Like, he has... well, I will get out of here because he annoys me, and I would like to... and I would like to talk about it for a second or two. He very clearly still sees himself as a human. Like, he was referring to, oh look, I have 2 arms and 2 legs, see me waving and all that. So from his internal perspective, he is still a human, even though he's actually a robot with like a human consciousness trapped inside. And it's pretty obvious to me at this point that the same must apply to me, and that's why I presumably saw, quote unquote, my own arms as human, because that's how it works. But in actuality, I am a robot, presumably not unlike this one, although there might be different types, because I don't think I am as bulky. I wouldn't fit into all of those cramped spaces if I was as large as he is. So yeah, I really hope this is not supposed to be a twist later on, and it's not like it's not the main thing that the game has to offer, because if it is, then I will be kind of annoyed at that, because it's very obvious. But also, I feel like the protagonist is kind of stupid. Like, okay, I get that he might not have arrived at the same conclusion already, because obviously for him he's probably scared, he's probably panicked, and he doesn't have a clear overview of the situation. So okay, I will let slide the fact that he didn't consider, at least like for a second or two, that he might be a robot because 100 years has passed. But what I don't get is, why doesn't he explain, the whole story to that other guy? Why didn't, for example, why don't I have an option to bring his own badge to him, or even drag his own body to him, like drag the body and show it to him, and maybe then he will sort of comprehend that. Maybe he wouldn't comprehend that he's a robot, but he would comprehend that something must have gone wrong, because there are two of him, and one of them is already dead. And even before I do that, I might have started trying to at least explain that and see what his reaction is going to be. But also, I don't understand why the protagonist is not explaining his whole situation, because everyone assumes that he is just a new worker at pathos-II, right? Like a transfer or something. But why doesn't he explain that from his perspective he was in 2015, like 10 minutes ago? Why doesn't he explain that the last thing he remembers was being in... Oh, excuse me about that. Last thing he remembers was being in Toronto, right? Almost 100 years ago. Why doesn't he tell people that? Like, I get it that it might not get him anywhere, because they might not believe him, or they might think he's crazy, or they might think that it changes nothing in the long run, because after all, 100 years was 100 years ago. Like, how can they even help me at this point? But I don't understand, why doesn't he at least try? I definitely would, if I was in his situation. So yeah, let's go back here, because he's he seems to be trapped by this.
Hello? Can you hear me? It's me, calling from the floor, like right next to you.
And there is a switch right there, so that might kind of help him, although I don't know if it will, because like this cable is kind of trapped, but I'm not sure if this cable is part of him, because it says auxiliary power, and it's like vaguely connected. I guess it isn't connected to him at all, so I'm not sure if flipping this is a good idea, because it might actually like electrocute him or something, and that would be kind of horrible. But presumably I have to do something to help him, right? Let's try wiggling with the power, it's assembly B, so I probably shouldn't disconnect that, because you know he presumably runs on energy actually, you know, what with being a robot, and he might actually die if I do that. Wait, but he's in construction, right? Because I read directions to this part. Assembly B. Assembly. But which one is the assembly? Well, let's try powering on storage. Okay, I guess at the very least this did work out. Storage. Anything interesting here? Doesn't look like it, although the game would very much like me to look at this. Okay, I hope that wasn't important, because I'm pretty sure I lost it already. Let me try and put it back into here, just in case I need it later. A brief introduction to the CCRV-7 black box implant. The black box is a precision instrument designed to observe your overall condition. It measures a wide range of data from body temperature to brainwave activity. This information is constantly relayed to the pathos-II warden unit. Wow. So the station can provide you with the appropriate climate for every situation. For optimum performance, please follow the auto-injector instruction carefully to make sure the implant is properly applied. Okay, so it's some kind of an implant that lets them monitor people, which is like inherently kind of creepy to me, and also potentially a very bad idea. So, the WAU, WAAU, was already mentioned in some context already, but I don't really remember. Okay, so I powered up this. Let's try powering up control, flow control, I guess. What did that accomplish? Where even is flow control? Let's take a look at the map. After all, it's presumably here. Oh, there's some postcards. CN Tower. Some forests, industrial district skyline. But I am currently over here. And where is the thingamajig? What did I even... flow control. Flow control over here. Ah, so it's one of the doors over there that was read before. Yeah. Danger, restricted area. Okay, that's another one of those healing thingamajigs. Stop power transfer. Okay, read this. We strained the system. If you pull this lever, there's no turning back. Make sure you want it bad enough. But I don't even exactly know what it's doing, so presumably I shouldn't be pulling it yet. Turbines. Okay, so this pretty much only leaves, well, apart from this, this only leaves the lever where Carl Semken, the robot, is, and I'm kind of apprehensive about pulling it because I'm afraid it might hurt him, but on the other hand it might also free him, and I can't really know that because I'm not sure. He doesn't seem to be connected to this, but it seems to be grabbed by this, so maybe it's somehow, maybe he is somehow tethered to it, and if I like cut it or something, it would be easier for him to get up. I can't know that unless I try it, and I don't see any other way that would help him, because, well, I guess I could call someone for help from the comm center, but the comm center is a main quest, sort of. It's my main objective, and games overall have conditioned me to always do the side objective first, because if you do not, if you proceed with the main objective too far, then usually you can't go back. But let's try powering it on at the very least. Insufficient power. Solution found. Shut down one of the highlighted sections to divert power to the communication center. Okay, so I can either shut down where he is, or the other thingamajig. Well, obviously I don't want to shut him down, because presumably that could kill him. That has already happened with one of the other robots in the command center. But first, I guess let's try pulling this, because best case scenario is going to actually help him, and he might sort of get out of here or something, and then I can shut down the power. Although I guess if he's powered wireless, I mean, if he requires a power wire, like if he's connected, then he won't be able to leave regardless. But still, enough talk. Let's try doing this. Hopefully it's not going to kill him. Oh, frick. Apparently it tortured him, which, damn it, like I electrocuted him. Damn it, I'm really sorry about that.
I'm sorry, I think I pulled the wrong lever.
Oh, don't sweat it. Just get me a doctor.
Won't a mechanic make more sense?
You trying to be fucking funny? Give me a medic.
But you're a robot!
Really? The robots have legs, hands, a face. You're delusional.
Okay, calm down. I won't...
Get some fucking help! Don't touch me. Get me Holland. You help.
Okay, so this electrocutes him. So that isn't particularly helpful, which I guess leaves me only one thing to do, which is shut something down to get in here. So presumably this doesn't work. Now, I would presume that if I turn off this, it might kill him, right? It might disconnect him. So it's probably safer to just turn off this instead. There was a switch in there on the left, because it shows going forward and then left, and there's a switch to do that over there. So hopefully nobody is going to die as a result of that. Yeah. Make sure you want it bad enough. Well, I'm not sure, but I don't really have a choice, I guess. So let's do it and see what happens. Wait. Wait. What has happened? I specifically wanted... Okay, I'm dead. Yeah, I'm super dead. I'm like so dead that it's not even funny. Or am I? Yeah, I am. Huh. Wait, am I? Huh? Apparently it spared me. Presumably because... Oh, well. Now I'm dead. There is a healing thingamajig around the corner, so if I somehow survive long enough, I might be able to hobble that way. Okay, it's going the other way. But I totally don't understand what has happened. I specifically went into this room to disable the power in this part, but the lights out there seem to have gone out anyway. If it turns out that I killed the guy, then I'm going to feel really bad about it, because, like, actually, in all honesty... Oh, damn it, I already used that when I even shouldn't, because I was at full health. So I guess I'm pretty much dead. But in all honesty, I actually feel worse about if I killed him. I'm going to check that in just a moment. Then I will actually feel worse about it for having killed him by accident, because well, I'm dead now. It might be for the best, because the hobbling is kind of annoying. If I killed him by accident, it's kind of only a result of me being an idiot. Like, I didn't even plan on doing that, which somehow makes it even more pointless. Okay, it's actually good that it's going this way. Hopefully it won't hear me. Wait, is he dead? Yeah, I think he is. Damn it. Okay, I am an idiot, that's for one. But also, I'm confused. Because... Yeah. Because the only other lever, you know, there were two potential places I could reroute the power, and the only other one would be this, which currently does nothing, but which I guess is good, because desecrating his corpse by electrocuting it would be like you know, another level of being a dick about it. But I am confused, because the only other lever is this, which caused electricity to go through here and electrocute him. So are you really telling me, game, that my alternative was kill him or continuously electrocute him? Because if so, then I actually feel that killing him might have been less cruel, because like, even with the most optimistic scenario, which involves me actually calling someone that could help him, it would presumably be at least hours, maybe days. I'm not sure how far apart the stations are, but at least hours before somebody can get here. And if to keep the communications I would have to continuously shock him, then that's kind of ridiculously fucked up. Not that I feel good about killing him, because I don't, especially because I wasn't planning on it, but if I understand it correctly and the alternative was torturing him, then, like, it's, damned if you do, damned if you don't, because it's not like I agree with killing him to advance the plot. I don't. But, within the scope of this situation, if those were really my only two choices, I would say killing him was probably less cruel. It doesn't make it right, and it doesn't make me feel good about it. Especially because I am still not sure if I'm interpreting this correctly, but I think I must be, because, as I said, the only other lever was this, and this room was specifically marked on the map as the other room I could reroute the power from, so I guess that would involve flipping this, right? And then going back to the computer. So, like, I'm not happy with what happened at all, but if the alternative was to continuously torture him, then I guess I prefer this, as cruel as it sounds in its own right. But also I'm not sure, which is kind of infuriating to me, because if there was a way to just save him, and I screwed it because I'm an idiot, then that's mightily annoying. Okay, you know what? This episode was actually kind of long enough, so I think it's a decent enough place to stop. I'm going to pause it here. That's all for this one, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!